welcome again.
Thank you.
So let's start this conversation with new technology. Technology that we are using right now, it's so smart, it's clever, it's it's all that we never hoped for. But is it really so modern? Is this really something new, or is the real technology, modern technology, hidden?
Well, around the world are underground bases. They call them DUMBs, deep underground military bases. And in those and other hidden areas, technology that is way ahead of anything in the public arena is being developed.
But way ahead, you mean like, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, or decades?
Even further. Anything we see in the public arena at the cutting edge of technology is way back from what they actually have. And what I've uncovered over the years is this. There is an agenda. It goes way back, and it has been to take complete control of the human mind and human perception, right down to human thought and human emotion, so that you can basically turn the population into robots. And what we're seeing now is the people that are promoting this openly describing exactly that world. There's a man in America, he's a Google executive. I call him the PR man for Frankenstein. It's called Ray Kurzweil.
Yes.
And he's openly talking about the fact that by 2030, the human brain will be, via technology, connected to what he calls the cloud. And the cloud is artificial intelligence. Now, what has been happening, I think I talked about this the last time, was that we have been brought along and programmed to perceive a very narrow band of possibility and to self-identify who we are with the realm of the five senses. So if I said to someone, "Who are you?" they'd tell me their name, they'd tell me their job, they'd give me the 5 sense rundown of who they are. What we really are is awareness, a state of being aware. The body is just a vehicle for that awareness to express itself in this reality, this band of frequency we call the world. And it's been very, very effective, this program perception, holding people's attention, point of attention, in the 5 senses. This technological part of it that's now unfolding so fast is to take that control of perception to the next level. It is to get technology inside the body, inside the brain, attach it to this cloud, this artificial intelligence, and then it will feed our thoughts, our emotions, our responses, everything. Don't even take my word for that. Ray Kurzweil says that once we are connected technologically to this cloud, over time, the cloud, artificial intelligence, will do more and more of our thinking until, he says, there's no human left as we perceive human now. That means what? That humans become nothing more than a biological computer terminal on this cloud internet. And the reason they're so open about it is because of the sales pitch, which is, once this happens, we'll become superhuman. No, we'll become subhuman. And that's the idea. What is happening in front of our eyes, particularly with the young, because it's all a deception, is getting them addicted to technology. I mean, you walk down almost any country in the world, you're seeing that.
Yeah.
They put it down, but they've got to pick it up again. Who is in control there? The person or the smartphone? In other words, the technology is already in control. And this has been the plan. Stage 1, get them addicted to technology that they hold. This is the smartphones, the tablets. Stage 2, get them to have technology that's on the body. The idea is to get in the body, so get it on the body. So it's your smartwatches, it's your Google Glass, it's your Bluetooth. Get them on the body. And the next stage, it's already happening, and this was in my books in the 90s that this was coming. You get it inside the body. Mm-hmm. You get the microchips in and what have you. And the microchips now, they're dust. They're just, you breathe them in. And then you connect them to the cloud, and they stop being human, and they start being the cloud. And this is the question. You know, we talked last time about, you know, what's ultimately behind this, and I was saying that it's a non-human. Well, it's non-human. And it takes a non-human, if you like, quote, physical form. Not that there is any physical, that's another story. It takes a reptilian form, it takes the form of what they call greys and others. But ultimately, what this force is, it's a state of awareness, it's a state of consciousness. It's a very inverted state of consciousness, which you can give a word to that we would recognize, and that's psychopathic. It's a psychopathic consciousness. If you look at a human psychopath, what is it that makes them a psychopath? Is it their eyes? Is it their legs? Is it their arms? No, it's their state of awareness that makes them psychopathic. And the key, there's a list, it's called the hair test. And it's a list of character traits. And if you have enough of them, they call you a psychopath. Mm-hmm. Top of that list, no empathy. The inability to put yourself in the feelings of those you may suffer. This is the inverted awareness that has infiltrated this world. Yes, it takes a non-human form, reptilian, grey, whatever, but at the basis, it is a deeply inverted, distorted state of awareness that has no capacity for empathy. This is the state of awareness that drops bombs on the innocent and has no emotional consequence for it. Now, I'm coming back to technology here, because, of course, all the time now we hear this phrase, artificial intelligence. Oh, artificial intelligence is running this. They've got artificial intelligence now, flying military planes, sailing or controlling military craft and ships. It's all artificial intelligence. All artificial intelligence is doing this. Here's the question I never asked. What is it? What is this artificial intelligence that's taking over everything and controlling everything? They're even bringing now in driverless cars, controlled by what? Artificial intelligence. All around us, this technological prison's being built. I say this artificial intelligence, ultimately, is the state of awareness, which we are being manipulated to build a technological vehicle for. The CIA announced some time ago, when the guy called David Petraeus was its brief head, that we were moving into the era of what they called the Internet of Things. This is now happening. What they meant by that was everything is connected to the internet. Your fridge, your car, everything.
Yes.
And therefore, as we've seen with this WikiLeaks dump of files about the way the CIA were hacking into smartphones and televisions and everything. It means, how can they hack into a smart television and film you and record you in your own home? Because the television is connected to the internet.
Of course.
That's the way in.
But nowadays everything is connected to the internet.
So if you attach everything to the internet, including eventually the human mind, the cloud, that's what the internet is, then whoever controls the internet controls everything attached to it, including the human mind. And this is what is happening all the time. We need to take a step back, because people have got caught into this enthusiasm about technology. So, you know, you've got a smartphone, oh, I've got a tablet, oh, I've got this, oh, have you seen the latest? You've got to have the latest. Now, what this is doing is creating a momentum, pushing forward. Have you seen the latest technology? Have you seen the latest technology? And eventually, have you seen the latest? What you do is you put a little chip in your head and it connects you to the internet. It takes you to the cloud. Isn't that great? And what I'm trying to say to people is, no, it ain't great. Take a breath, take a step back, look at what's really happening. The human race is being taken over by technological artificial intelligence, and it's happening by the day.
And we want it.
We're being manipulated to want it, and this is the reason they're targeting the young, because the young are not always young. They move into the positions of power. They become the general population eventually. And if you have addicted them to technology, then they will carry on with that through their adult lives and accept this state of technological robotic awareness, which by then they'll mistake for their own mind. And this is the thing. Do we want to think for ourselves, or do we want to just become a computer terminal for an artificial intelligence?
But how